Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
What's up, show lovers? Welcome back to Show Lovers Update for another shocking update on some of the most infamous cases in TV history. Today, we're diving into the latest development in a case that's been making headlines for decades, the Menendez brothers. You might remember the brutal murders of their parents, Jose and Kitty Menendez, back in 1989. The case went viral due to its shocking nature and the fact that the killer was one of their own sons, Lyle. But what happened next is just as disturbing. In a bizarre twist, it turned out that Lyle wasn't the only brother involved. His twin brother, Eric, was also implicated. Fast forward to 2017, when the brothers were resentenced for their crimes. Their original sentences were reduced due to a technicality, and now they're eligible for parole. But what does this mean for their future, and will we ever see them walk free again? Show lovers, I'm about to take you through all the twists and turns of this wild case. So, let's dive into the details. The Menendez brothers were initially charged with murder in 1993, but they claimed that they had been abused by their father and were acting in self-defense when they killed their parents. The prosecution argued that they had planned the murders in advance, using the battered child syndrome defense to try and get off scot-free. The case was highly publicized due to its sensational nature, with many people convinced of the brothers' guilt from the start. But as we all know, nothing is ever black and white in a crime story. Show lovers, did you follow this case back in the day? Do you think justice has been served, or do you still believe these two are guilty? Now, let's talk about their resentencing. In 2017, Lyle was sentenced to life without parole, while Eric received a sentence of life with the possibility of parole after serving just half of his term. The brothers have been behind bars for over 3 decades, and it's amazing to think that they're finally eligible for parole. But here's the thing, parole is just the first step in the process. If the Menendez brothers are granted parole, they'll still have to go through the usual rehab and reentry programs before being released back into society. And let me tell you, show lovers, this is where things get really interesting. The public reaction to this news has been pretty mixed. Some people think it's time for these two to serve out their sentences and move on with their lives, while others believe that they deserve to rot in prison for the rest of their days. Show lovers, what do you think? Do you think Lyle and Eric should be granted parole, or is this just too lenient? In any case, it's clear that this case will continue to captivate audiences for years to come. I mean, who doesn't love a good true crime story? Show lovers, stay tuned for more updates on the Menendez brothers saga. We'll be keeping an eye on these two as they navigate their path towards freedom. That's it for today, folks. Thanks for watching Show Lovers Update.